What is up, guys? It is day 152 of my weight loss challenge / journey. Not just a change in weight, but a change in lifestyle to incorporate weight loss, healthy eating, fasting, connecting to God more, committing less sins, getting stronger, stretching, and just being happier in general. So today I weighed in at, hold on now, 203. Now, you're probably wondering, 203, isn't that like a 0.7 increase from yesterday? When I weighed myself in today, I didn't do what I usually do, use the bathroom, because my one of my family members was in the bathroom, and I didn't really want to, waste too much time just to weigh in, because I like to get to the gym as soon as I can. Like, even now, I don't know why today I woke up late, even though I did sleep more. Maybe me sleeping late is starting to actually catch up to me, but so I just decided to weigh myself in immediately. Now, the problem with that is I usually, use the bathroom, which takes off like a pound or half a pound, especially since I drink water right before I go to bed, and I do be eating a lot right before I go to bed. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the weight was 20, either the same weight as yesterday or even more. I don't know, bro. Like, yesterday morning, I was like about to tell my mom to or not. I don't think I was not gonna tell my mom anything, but my mom tells me, right? I was thinking about, okay, I gotta not eat I gotta eat healthy today. And my mom said she's making pizza for breakfast, and I could have just been like, oh, okay, I could save that for later, eat it for dinner / lunch, but for now, it's probably the healthier thing to eat eggs. But I didn't do that, and I just ate pizza, and in fact, not just the 4 slices my mom gave me, but an extra slice. And for dinner, I ate 2 sandwiches and fries. I didn't tell mom I didn't want the... Bro, I don't know what is the matter with me. I don't know. I'm regressing, bro. It's like, I mean, to be fair, it's not like I'm dealing with sweets over here. Like, I did not eat any sweets yesterday. But the issue is now, I'm like, not, like, as far as how much food I eat, I'm just not managing it well. Like, I get it. In college, most of the time I ate breakfast, or even sometimes dinner, or most of the time dinner, I would eat just there, right? And that's part of the reason why I lost so much weight about 2 months ago. But like, now I need to lock in, and I don't know, I need to figure out something. I think for breakfast, I think I just gotta tell my mom, oh, I'm gonna be making my own breakfast from now on. I feel like that's a very simple way, because I feel like my mom, like, even if I say, oh, only put 4 eggs, either she'll forget and put more, or if I'm like, okay, I just want scrambled eggs and toast for like Monday through Friday, I'm pretty sure that she would still forget. Okay, no signal. So I think just a quick solve for that is lunch or breakfast. I just make it, and it's not even like scrambled eggs with toast is like not make me full. It does make me full. And one other thing, I gotta stop drinking milk. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like milk needs to, like, I mean, it's not terrible, but I don't know. I mean, no, once I get my protein powder, I do need the milk though to put it in there, and so I don't think milk is a huge issue. And then as far as dinner, I need to tell my mom I'm not eating, I don't want to have any fries anymore. No more fries. I feel like that's a big thing. Plus, no more pizza. Maybe even I gotta say no more burrito, bro. Just straight sandwich, Monday through Friday. I feel like that's not a bad shout, honestly. Also, I got a situation to tell y'all that's kind of interesting, low key. So, and by the way, today's cardio day, 30 minutes Stairmaster, an hour on bike. So basically, as y'all know, the summer camp job, I forgot to submit the continuation form, and the manager, which I actually heard from another student that she been having problems with this new manager for the camp. She, graduating, but she was graduating, so technically, I mean, I guess she technically can't work there, and she didn't let her work as a counselor there. But I don't understand how that works, because it's a summer camp though. Like, it's not even like a student job necessarily. I mean, it's not really a student job per se. I mean, it's literally watching kids. So like, even it would probably make more sense to have someone who is a bit older. But I don't really, yeah, no, now that I'm thinking about it, that doesn't make sense, because I've had people in like graduate school, I think, work as a camp counselor. But I guess she isn't going to graduate school, so I don't know. But anyway, so essentially, I didn't get into the camp because I forgot to submit the continuation form. Okay, that's on me. But I was asking if I could, if there anyone quit, and for like the last, first of all, she's very terrible at responding to Gmails. But she said for the last message, which was like a couple weeks ago, she was like, "Oh, you can become a substitute counselor, which is when people are sick." I asked her, "Is there a schedule of like all the people who've like said like, oh, they're going on vacation or something?" Doesn't respond. Okay. And what's it called? So basically though, I work at a front desk, right? And there's a thing that says people who are banned from the gym, the same place where the camp is. And I recognize one of those names as the group of people she sent out the counselor messages to. So what I'm thinking is, this person is probably, he got banned from the rack, but they didn't realize it. Now, I talked to my mom about this, and she's like, there's no way they didn't know about it. But I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do, I have work this Wednesday, so I think what I'm gonna just do is I'm gonna just contact my manager, or I'm gonna talk to my man. Me and my manager are pretty. Oh, he just let me just park here then. I'm gonna contact my manager, or not contact, talk to him and ask him, what do you think? He used to work at the camp last year, not anymore, but I'm gonna ask him what he thinks of the situation, and we'll just see. I don't know. I mean, morally, is it really? I mean, I don't see anything morally wrong about it. Anyways, my headphones! I forgot it! It's on my door handle at home. Well, it's alright. Oh, fudge. Okay, it's fine. See, that's my fault. I should have been more locked in. Alright, anyways, I'm going to see y'all, bro. I'm gonna see y'all. What's up, guys? So I just finished my workout. What did I even do? So I did cardio day today. 30 minutes on the Stairmaster for about 452 calories. Even though I did forget my headphones, it was still... 1 second. It still wasn't that bad, I just watched my anime. I put the subtitles. And after I did Stairmaster, I did about an hour of bike. Today I went really hard because I finished Stairmaster at like 7:23, and like usually I finish Stairmaster by like 7:10. So if I want to do my usual 10 calories per minute, then I would only have to like speed up for an additional like 13 calories. So like do 12 times, I'd have to do 20 calories per minute. which isn't bad if you even it up, or just do it all at once. But today it was like 7:23, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just keep doubling it and just keep going. I'm not even gonna look at how many calories I've done. And I ultimately ended up doing 800 calories by right now it's like 8:15. So, it does help that I don't have any work or any school today. So I was just like, flip it. Yeah. So the workout was pretty good overall. Again, no headphones is kind of but no headphones is kind of but it's chill. Okay, so talking about what I was talking about in the previous clip. If you guys either just skipped through it or you didn't listen, essentially I have an opportunity to get a job that I forgot to apply for. It's the summer camp. And here, you know what? I'm gonna just explain everything again. And if you want, just like skip through it. Yeah. So basically, or maybe I'll cut out the part where I explained it. So basically, last summer, I worked at a summer camp. I loved working at the summer camp because it was so good with my weight loss journey, because it requires like a lot of running, and there's even a requirement where you have to swim, and it's with a bunch of different people. You talk and have fun. It's just such good vibe. Like, it's honestly a job that I just love. I like it, but I forgot, they send a continuation form for the next summer. They sent it back in March, and I received it. And I remember the day I first received it, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this later, because I saw it on my Gmail. I was like, you know what? I don't really want to do it here. Let me do it on my PC. So I remember going to my PC. Supposedly, I remember filling it out. However, turns out I never filled it out. And the worst part is, I helped two of my friends apply, or rather, one friend I helped to apply to the job, and another friend I helped give him the Google form, because he never even received it. So, you can only imagine how I felt the day when I sent an email to see if they got my application, that, oh, sorry, we never received your application, thus you cannot be a counselor this year. Sorry, I'll see you next. Like, I don't know. I feel like the message she sent was, I don't know. One thing I'll say is she did not send a lick of info about whether she even got the Google form to any counselor, including my friend. Because at the very least, if they had sent a notification, hey, this is here, here's the list of, we have you here as a counselor, but she didn't say that. That's one thing. Two, I don't know what is up about her, bro, but that message, come on, there had to have been a better way for you to word it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the way to word it would be so much better. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so ultimately, this camera angle is kind of weird. I hope they don't think I'm recording them. Anyways, so like I was saying, so bro, how's she just gonna say that? She's not even gonna, I don't know. Either way. So ultimately, what's this guy doing? Bro, why did this guy just stop? What the heck? Anyways, so basically, I asked her, I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, I'm sure. And I asked, but she said, oh, you can be a substitute counselor, which is a counselor that comes in if there's a counselor that's sick for a couple of days, or a counselor that, is, I don't know, I assume maybe vacation, because there's no way all the counselors, they're just no. I mean, to be fair, last year, I do remember they didn't have a vacation. Yeah, a lot of them. But like if you're on vacation or an event or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And she said you can be a substitute for that if they have vacation or if they're sick. Again, I emailed her if, oh, do you have a schedule of the people, like what vacations, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't respond. Okay. A couple weeks pass. I ask her again just to check, hey, has anyone, is there anyone who has decided to not continue in the summer that I could take their spot? And I asked her, I just wanted to know, as a substitute counselor, is there a chance that I could possibly move up to full-time counselor, like if needed? Like, for example, say they have a lot of kids, like they know how many kids they're gonna have, but let's say the counselors that are there can't really handle it. I want to know, if that happens, is it possible for me to be added on as a counselor, or is it completely just cooked? Because if it's that, I mean, I'm just not going to be a substitute counselor. I mean, to be fair, right now, I just figured out from my interview yesterday applying to be a financial aid counselor that I start working in July. So literally that is in July. I already quit my library job. So I'm basically, and then my camp, the camp near my house that I applied to doesn't start until June 22. So essentially for the month of June, I'm kind of out of work. So, I mean, I guess I'll just stay as a sub until then. But yeah, and I literally emailed the manager, even the camp email that she shared. I emailed that. I emailed her from a different Gmail account just in case my account isn't working. I emailed my other manager, although I emailed the other manager because I need him as a reference for a different camp job. And I even talked to him, I made it, even though the main topic was, can you be my reference? I worded it in like, oh, and if you're wondering why I'm not doing the camp here, it's because blah, blah, blah. So maybe he can look into this to see if I can become, a counselor. So, and he didn't even respond. So I don't get it. Is everybody on vacation? Like, I don't get it. Why don't they check the emails? I just don't understand. And now, though, I have an opportunity to become a counselor because I work front desk, right? I work front desk at the gym. And I noticed on the banned list for people, because, if say you let in a friend, we catch you, you're banned from the rack until you talk to a supervisor. I saw the name of somebody that was going to be a counselor there. And I was like, and then I started thinking, I was like, wait a minute. Why would they hire somebody if they knew? Why would they hire someone? And it said on there, tried to sneak in his friend who didn't go to the school. And that part is really what got me, because I'm like, what? It's one thing if you try to sneak in somebody who just forgot their ID and they go to the college, but why would you sneak in someone who doesn't even go to this school? That's borderline criminality. Okay, I'm not gonna say criminality, but literally you're sneaking in someone who didn't pay for the service. So you're stealing money from the rack, essentially. So I'm thinking there's no way. So basically, my plan is to, what's it called? The plan for me is to, hold on. So basically, the plan that I'm thinking about doing right now is tomorrow I work 2 to 5. My manager is definitely going to be working then, right? Hopefully he comes down from his office. Like, he usually comes to the front desk to talk or just see something, That's when I'll ask him. And me and my manager, we're pretty chill, bro. So basically, I'm going to ask him. I'm going to be like, I have a question about the bans list. Because one thing I need to know, if he talked to him already, like one of the supervisors, and got himself unbanned, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. They saw that, I'm not going to be, stupid and be like, why did you hire him even, like they can decide that. If they knew and they hired him, that's out of my hands. That's them. So, you know what I'm saying? And even from my perspective, if he goes, apologizes, blah, 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 I think it's fine for him to be hired too. But the thing is, why would his name still be on there if he got banned? Now, it could be just on there to see if he does it again and then he'll definitely get banned, or, I don't know, but that's what I'm going to see. So I'm going to ask my manager, I'm going to be like, hey, how long does it take, or when someone gets like put on this list, does it just automatically ban their cards from scanning in? Or is it like you have to manually like put their card to like get them banned? And then he'll be like, or he'll be like, yeah, no, because the other day, even this is how I figured it out. I wasn't actively looking for this. I wasn't. He was going on the document. I saw he was going on the document because there's a computer at the front desk with all the documents, and I saw he was on it through like the little icon. So I was like, and then I clicked on his icon and it showed me that page, and he actually came down. I felt kind of nervous because maybe he thought I was spying on him, but he came down, looked at the computer, and that's how I figured it out. So maybe he's putting in the bans right now. So imagine if this dude who's gonna work at the rack, at the rack, but not really at the gym at the gym basically for the camp, because that's where the camp is. Imagine if he's actually banned from even entering there with his card. Now, obviously, if you work at the summer camp, you don't have to scan. So technically, he could dead get away with it because you're not even walking in through that front. You're walking in through the other front door, and you're walking in through the other front door, and you're what was I thinking? You're walking in through the other front door, and when you actually take the kids through, like there's an area with the scanner, the person at the front desk is just supposed to let you go. See, bro? I'm telling you, bro. So, yeah. Plus, bro, it's going to be kind of like not embarrassing, but if I have to work at the gym while the camp is going on, that's going to kind of be tough on me. I'm not going to lie. It's like, imagine seeing the job you want at a job you work at. Well, not you working that job. You know what I mean. But yeah, besides that, I mean, that's about it. I'm gonna eat for breakfast today. I don't think I'm eat pizza. If I want to really be just lazy, like the pizza isn't even got that good. She didn't even have enough cheese, so I'm probably just gonna eat eggs. And yeah, I'm not gonna overeat today. No, I'm not gonna overeat today. And yeah, appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.